Now I'd like to show you a little technique that I've been using for years to carve out some unwanted frequencies in the lower mid-range. But of course, you know, our main goal, like always, is to come out with a great tonal balance of the entire master. And lower mid-range has a very pronounced effect on the warmth of the entire song. So we have to be very careful when we notch out anything in this area from about 200 hertz to about 400 hertz. And this could be very problematic in making a mix or a master sound very cloudy or unclear. In contrast, though, if you cut too much lower mid-range out, it can give you the illusion of a high-end boost. Everything has its consequences in mastering. It's a give-or-take process. So let me show you how I go about doing this little mid-range cut. I like to use just this basic parametric. It works great for this process. It has a really sharp Q and almost 18 dB of boost, so it works really good for what we're trying to accomplish. Let's use the low-mid frequency band, and what I do is make it very, very sharp and boost it as much as it can, then sweep around the frequency range until we hear the certain frequency start to ring. It almost sounds like a ring modulator. Check it out. So I'm boosting as much as it'll go, 17, 18 dB. Now I'll take the frequency and start around 200 and work my way up. See, right in there, that's starting to ring a little bit. That seems like a bad area right there. Well, let's keep moving up in frequency. A little bit of ringing going on there. Yeah, right in there. That's a problematic frequency range. I think we have pinpointed it. Let's just go back to the other section of the song and check it out one more time. We really have to make sure what frequency range this is. That 267 seems to be an issue right there. Let's check it again, just to make sure. Now let's cut it and see what the effect is. You see how it clears everything up when I cut a little of it out? So I'm just going to cut a very small amount, a very sharp bandwidth, and then widen the bandwidth out just a hair. And check the frequency range again, what it's doing. Yeah, I think we're right on it there, around 267. There's a lot of energy in that range. One thing to keep in mind, this does change with the key of the song and the musical arrangement, what instruments are involved. But it's usually between 200 to 300, but it will vary with the key of the song. Sometimes what I do is automate this process and take it out in certain spots and put it in certain spots and automate the EQ. I want to do that next and show you how that's done.